I just finished Quicksilver and I now understand why everyone recommends this book. I gave this book 5 stars for the romance alone. It had everything that I could possibly want in a romantasy, especially the enemies to lovers, which felt like true enemies to lovers in this, and the tension is top notch. I also now understand why Kingfisher is a #1 book boyfriend for so many people. Honestly, going into this, I was a little bit unsure because of his name, but after reading this, he is 100% worth it. There was one scene where he uses his shadows to grab Saris and bring her into his arms and proceeds to ask her, "Are you okay? Are you hurt? What happened?" And y'all, I lost it when I read that. I reread that scene more times than is probably acceptable before I actually moved on to continue the story. The storyline itself and the pacing are done really well in this book. I do think that it started off really slow. So the first 5 chapters, I was questioning why everyone loves this book. However, the story is one that continuously builds and gets better and better the longer you read. Especially the last 100 pages were absolutely wild. And the ending makes me wish that I had book 2 now. I really only had one issue with this story, and that was I thought the world building was slightly confusing at times, especially with the Quicksilver and like the history of the Fae and the vampires. It wasn't necessarily enough to stop me from reading, but it was a little bit frustrating. But I also don't know if it was intentional because Saris is telling the story and she also kind of has no idea what's going on. But I do hope in book 2 there's a little bit more of an explanation. Overall, I love this book and I'm kind of sad that it's over, at least for now. And I honestly just want to kind of stay in this world.